fence line split, but still it stands, nailed by no one's careful hands. The grass lies down, not out of fear, just learned about when none are near. A crow once sang, then changed its mind, left silence feathered in its spine. And I walk through, not making sound, like I was never sky or ground. After a wind, there's no goodbye, just emptiness too still to try. No echo, no remembering, just places free from anything. If peace was made of broken string, then after wind, I'd let it sing. I found a chair with no more word. It held the shape of where it stood. I didn't sit, I didn't stay, but still it gave me part of day. A moth passed by, its wings undone, as if the dusk had swallowed sun. And not a single thing looked back, but none of it felt lost or lack. After wind, there's no goodbye, just emptiness too still to try. No echo, no remembering, just places free from anything. If peace was made of broken string, then after wind, I'd let it sing. Some call it gone, some call it wrong, but some things don't need to belong. They breathe just once and then remain in forms the living can't explain. Final wind, I leave no name, no fire, no step, no claim to flame, to flame. But if you find where I once passed, don't chase, don't ask, don't move too fast, just breathe like nothing ever sinned. You'll belong to after wind. There's a clock without an hour, hanging still in the old seed tower. Rust on brass, the hands don't move, but silence keeps a steady groove. The crows don't mind, they perch and rest on numbers worn clean off its chest. And I, like them, just watch the sky. No need to ask the when or why. It don't tick, but it don't lie. It tells the truth the hours deny. You don't have to race the day if you don't know it slipped away. No calendar, no midnight chime, has caved halfway, but no one came to clear the hay. It's perfect there with moss and sun, like a job that's somehow done. The page is torn, the tools all still, like someone left them by their will. Not in a rush, not out of fear, just saying let it stay right here, here. It don't tick, but it don't lie. It tells the truth, the hours deny. You don't have to race the day if you don't know it slipped away. No calendar, no midnight chime, just golden wheat and shapeless time. I sit beneath its gentle power, that clock without an hour. Some folks live for something fast, they run ahead, outrun the past. But I found peace where seconds stall and nothing moves, but I feel it all. So leave me here, I'm right on time, among the fields the world won't find. No watch to wind, no bell to ring, just quiet breath in everything. Forever stretched, this fleeting flower, beneath the clock without an hour. Dust don't settle, it just sways over fence posts half erased. No one knows who sowed this land. The wind won't tell, it slips your hand. There's no cattle, there's no gate, only silence pulling weight. And something about the way it stands feels like it once knew someone's plans. Hollow acres no one claims, burnt out roots and unborn names. You won't find gold, you won't find grace, just open air in a missing place. But if your heart walks without sound, hollow acres hold their ground. Grass grows up and bends back down, like it's tired of reaching out. The sun comes late, the moon won't stay, even stars don't know the way. Still I wander footsteps wide, not to find, just to reside. But sometimes peace don't bloom or shine, it waits where nothing draws a line. Hollow acres burn one claims, burnt out roots and unborn names. You won't find gold, you won't find grace, just open air in a missing place. final hollow acres, let me lie face down slow beneath the sky. No cross to mark, no trail to keep, just room enough for dreamless sleep. And if you pass and feel unbound, hollow acres hold their ground. No sign, no map, no mile to go, just dust where even shadows slow. The sky don't change, it just leans in, like it forgot where it had been. An old well coughs, but gives no sound. Its rope just sways and never pounds. No one came and no one fled. It's just a place time left unread. Midnight settles, doesn't fall. It walks the fence, it checks the wall. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. It keeps the stars from asking why. And if you find it, don't explain, just let it fold into your name. Not lost, not found, not chased at all. Midnight settles and you stall. There's grass, but not the kind that grows. It only leans where old wind goes. The trees don't sway, they barely breathe, like they forgot what leaves believe. I left no mark, it asked for none. No photograph, no loaded gun. Just me, a hum, and air so still. It swallowed every buried will. Midnight settles, doesn't fall. It walks the fence, it checks the wall. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. It keeps the stars from asking why. And if you find it, don't explain, just let it fold into your name. Not lost, not found, not chased at all. Midnight settles and you stall. Some towns light up when people leave, but some prefer to just receive. They don't remember, don't forget. They simply wait with no regret. Find no call to being whole. Midnight settles, takes your soul. Boards half laid, no roof in sight, just moonlight brushing beams at night. A house begun, then left alone. Its floor now softer than a stone. No hammer rings, no plans remain, just quiet dressed in phantom grain. And if you blink, it disappears, but breath still lingers from old years. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. It's not a ruin, not a ghost, just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north of nothing lets you in. Chalk lines drawn, then washed by rain. Blueprints lost, but not in vain. Even broken beams can hum when touched by just the right undone. No names were carved, no stories claimed, but walls still whisper just the same. They don't need paint, they don't need proof, they carry sky instead of roof. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. No, it's not a ruin, not a ghost, just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north of nothing lets you in. Some places wait without a need, they bloom in silence, not in seed. And some unfinished things survive by never asking to arrive. Fine, north of nothing, life feels wide. No fences drawn, no need to hide. It doesn't end, it doesn't start, it just accepts your weird heart. And if you find it, don't explain, just breathe like dust that welcomes rain. Fence is broke, but still it leans toward fields that never turn to green. The barn's been shut 100 years, still holds the scent of old ideas. No voice inside, no boots around, just wine that doesn't make a sound. But even silence finds a way to speak without a thing to say. Quiet knows where we have been, it holds the shape of every sin. It doesn't shout, it doesn't burn, it waits for no one's grand return. But if you sit and close your eyes, it hums beneath the western skies. No need for proof, no need for prose, some truths are what the quiet knows.
beside the well, still wet with things it didn't tell. The rope's too afraid to pull again, but that don't mean it's lost its end. I walked there once, then walked away, left tracks that time refused to stay. But something in that empty place still wraps around my slowing pace. Quiet knows where we have been, it holds the shape of every sin. It doesn't shout, it doesn't burn, it waits for no one's grand return. But if you sit and close your eyes, it hums beneath the western skies. No need for proof, no need for prose, some truths are what the quiet knows. Some folks carve their names in stone, I left mine in the overgrown. No echo raised, no glory claimed, just silence that remembers names. Final codes and knows, and that's enough. The weather's soft, it settles rough. So if you pass this stretch of land, don't try to fix what doesn't stand. Just tip your hat, don't get too close, and let it be what quiet knows.
There's a barn that dreams at dusk, with beams that breathe and doors that trust. The wind knows stories no one told, of lullabies in fields of gold. A rocking chair that rocks alone still creaks like someone's coming home. The owls perch high the floorboard side, as shadows wrap the evening sky. And I lay down in the hay, where silence hums the Milky Way. No songs of loss, no tales of fight, just drifting thoughts and fading light. Not lost, not found, just in between, where Barnwood holds forgotten dreams. The weather vane spins once, then stops, like time itself forgot to walk. A jar of stars beneath the loft, still glowing dim and breathing soft. The ghosts here don't believe in fear, they hum the tune of yesteryear. No chains, no locks, no need to hide, just echoes learning how to glide. And I lay down in the hay, where silence hums the Milky Way. No songs of loss, no tales of fight, just drifting thoughts and fading light. Not lost, not found, just in between, where Barnwood holds forgotten dreams.
broken roof, but it's the one that knows my truth. The world outside can rush and roar. This barn just breathes and asks no more. So I lay down, no words to say. The moonlight smooths the bales of gray. The field is still, the fence is lean, and somewhere there I find my peace. Not lost, not found, just in between, where Barnwood holds forgotten dreams. There's a field that sleeps upside down, roots and stars and sky in the ground. Crickets hum in backward time, the wind walks soft and speaks in rhyme. No road maps, no weather signs, just fence posts drawn in crooked lines. I saddle dreams, not dusty trails, and float where gravity grows pale. Yeah. So let the thunder roll below, where clocks still tick and cities glow. I found peace where things make less sense, a barn that floats, a sky that bends. Don't wake me if you come around. I live where fields sleep upside down. My boots don't sink, they rise instead. The grass grows blue, the moon burns red. The cows hum songs without a tune, and fireflies bloom beneath the moon. There's no loud truth, no heavy sound, just weightless thoughts that spin around and down. And I, a ghost with beating chest, find breath inside this quiet nest. So let the thunder roll below, where clocks still tick and cities glow. I found peace where things make less sense, a barn that floats, a sky that bends. Don't wake me if you come around. I live where fields sleep upside down. They told me, boy, your boots need dust, but stars won't grow where maps say must. I tip my hat to what they see, but I belong to mystery. So let the thunder roll below, where rules still chase what they don't know. I've got no fear, no name, no crown, just roots that grow the wrong way down. Don't wake me if you come around. I'm home where fields sleep upside down. There's a porch swing in my mind, hanging from a beam I'll never find. It creaks like it remembers me, though the house was never built you see.
No paint peeled off the window panes, no morning light, no evening rains. Yet somehow when I close my eyes, I hear its quiet lullabies. The house that never stood still calls, with phantom rooms and faded walls. A kitchen warm with phantom bread, a rocking chair where no one's dead. I don't know why it feels so real. A place I lost, I never feel. But night by night it holds me good. That house that never stood. The fence is made of breath and dust, the mailbox rusted out of trust. A quilt that someone never sewed still warms me when the cold wind blows. The clock don't tick, but time moves slow, in hallways only I could know. I walk its floor, then awake in tears from memories that aren't from years. The house that never stood still calls, with phantom rooms and faded walls. A kitchen warm with phantom bread, a rocking chair where no one's dead. I don't know why it feels so real. A place I lost, I never feel. But night by night it holds me good. That house that never stood. Maybe it's a life unlived, a door that fate just couldn't give. Still somehow I belong there too. It echoes only dreams walk through. The final never stood still mine, in the fall between the stars and time. I'll meet you there if you believe in things the waking world can't grieve. We'll sit where silent hearts don't should, inside the house that never stood. Yeah. There's a lake past Cedar Blue, where nothing mirrors back at you. No stars, no face, no rising moon, just water humming low in tune. I knelt beside its glassless skin, asked softly, won't you let me in? But it just held the sky so still, and answered me with quiet will. The lake that won't reflect, don't lie. It doesn't need a reason why. Some truth ain't meant to show or shine. Some souls stay water, not a line. No need to shimmer, no regret, just peace in being hard to get. If you come close,
respect. You'll love the lake that won't reflect. Folks pass by and say it's strange, a lake that holds but won't exchange. But I have seen the ripples bloom like lullabies that flow the gloom. It doesn't echo back your face, but gives your silence breathing space. Maybe that's a kinder art, to hold the shape, not tear apart. The lake that won't reflect, don't lie. It doesn't need a reason why. Some truths ain't meant to show or shine. Some souls stay watered, not aligned. No need to shimmer, no regret, just peace in being hard to get. If you come close and show respect, you'll love the lake that won't reflect. Not every place is meant to speak. Some waters rest, some mountains creak. But still I sit and watch it breathe, and leave with more than what I leave. The lake that won't reflect is mine. No glimmer tricks, no finish line. Just depth that never asks to prove. Just stillness you can almost move. So if you seek a gentle death, come find the lake that won't reflect.
The valley wears a veil of whispered gold, where stories sleep and nights unfold. A cradle carved by time's slow hand, between the hills that understand. Veil of the quiet valley, soft and wide, holding the secrets the rivers hide. No rush to move, no need to say, just the gentle hush of fading day. Footsteps fade on paths that never end, where broken light and shadows blend. The wind hums low through ancient trees, singing a song only silence sees. Veil of the quiet valley,
just the gentle hush of fading end day. Between the earth and the endless sky, there's a place where the lost things lie. No promises made, no dreams to chase, only the calm of a still embrace. Veil of the quiet valley, soft and wide, holding the secrets the rivers hide. No rush to move, no need to say, just the gentle hurt. I had a compass broke in two, pointed nowhere like I do. Lost in stories I never told, wandering roads both young and old. Broken compass, heart astray, searching for a light that fades away. I'm a traveler with no map, chasing echoes off the gap. Midnight whispers in open plains, calling out my silent name. Every mile I thought I knew led me farther from the truth. Broken compass, heart astray, searching for a light that fades away. I'm a traveler with no map, chasing echoes off the gap. Maybe some roads never bend, maybe some journeys have no end, no end. Final compass, still I roam, looking for a place called home. Though the needle's lost its way, I'll keep walking, come what may. Broken compass, heart astray, searching for a light that fades away. I'm a traveler with no map, chasing echoes off the gap. Maybe some roads never been, maybe some journeys have no end. Final purpose, still I roam, looking for a place called home. Though the needle's lost its way, I'll keep walking, come what may. I stitched my coat from evening fog, wore silence like a well-fed dog. The fields were full of mouths and stone, but every name was not my own. Crows don't pray, they only wait for songs to rot beneath the gate. And I'm the tune they left behind, still humming low in broken time. I drank the light from tin can moons, sang lullabies to gutted tunes. The barn collapsed with nothing said, just when the dance with all I fled. Crows don't pray, they only wait for songs to rot beneath the gate. And I'm the tune they left behind, still humming low in broken time. Don't follow tracks where horses weep. The road is kind, but never deep. Don't follow tracks where horses weep. The road is kind, but never deep. Found don't pray, but still they stay above the wires of yesterday. And if I fall, they won't forgive, they will teach me how to live. I ride on roads where ghosts don't rest, gravel crunching under my chest. No eyes to see, no hands to hold, just whispered tales of young and old. Ghosts of gravel, cold and dry, echoes trapped beneath the sky. I'm just a shadow chasing dust, bound to roam 'cause love won't trust. Lanterns swing where no one stays, fading light through endless haze. Each mile burns a memory, lost in time's obscurity. Ghosts of gravel, cold and dry, echoes trapped beneath the sky. I'm just a shadow chasing dust, bound to roam 'cause love won't trust. The road hums soft, a lonesome tune underneath the silver moon. Final low, ghost of gravel, cold and
my name in a wind-blown tree where roots don't grow but memories breathe. The river spoke in a voice I knew. It whispered lies that once were true. We ride glass horses in the rain, shattering softly under pain. 1,000 hooves, but not a sound. Love that runs, but won't turn around. The sky wore boots of burning red, like stories that we left unsaid. I touched the dusk, it pulled away, like you did on that bitter day. We ride glass horses in the rain, shattering softly under pain. 1,000 hooves, but not a sound. Love that runs, but won't turn around. And every storm has eyes that see the ghost you were inside of me. Final horses in the rain, cracking hearts we can't explain. You fade like thunder through the plains, but I still ride through glass and flame. We ride glass horses in the rain, cracking hearts we can't explain. You fade like thunder through the plains, but I still ride through glass and flame. I found a field where nothing grows, no chapel bells, no winter crows. I dug a hole with calloused hands and fed it truths the world won't stand. I buried words in clay and stone, where wind forgets and roots don't roam. No preacher there to hear me pray, just dirt that swore it'd never say. My tongue it burned from holding back, like thunder caught on a railroad track. So I let go beneath the stars, each syllable a hidden scar. I buried words in clay and stone, where wind forgets and roots don't roam. No preacher there to hear me pray, just dirt that swore it'd never say. Some secrets ain't for hearts to hold, they sour fast or turn to gold. But soil don't judge, it don't retell, it's just a mouth without a yell. Find or read words in clay and stone, now they're the seeds I'll never own. If someone digs that field someday,
it burn from holding back, like thunder caught on a railroad track. So I let go beneath the stars, each syllable a hidden scar. Some secrets ain't for hearts to hold, they sour fast or turn to gold. But soil don't judge, it don't retell. It's just a mouth without a yell. Find or read words in clay and stone. Now they're the seeds I'll never own. If someone digs that field someday, they'll know I spoke but walked away.
Pray in the shade of an old combine, hands in my pockets, no script, no sign. The choir is wind through the rusted rows, and faith is found where no one goes. No steeple here, just sky and dust, a cracked wood bench, a heart I trust. Kneeling down where the wild wheat sways in this grain-field cathedral, I find my ways. Ghosts of the harvest drift through the light, whispers of mercy in soft twilight. No need for answers, no need for name. All hear the silence, don't play no games. No steeple here, just sky and dust, a cracked wood bench, a heart I trust. In this grain-field cathedral, I find my ways. Heaven ain't high, it's just far enough to hear your thoughts when life gets rough. I don't need a sermon or a holy hymn, just the hush at dusk when the day grows dim. No steeple here, just sky and dust, a cracked wood bench, a heart I trust. Kneeling down where the wild wheat sways in this grain-field cathedral, I find my way.